just doing some solo battles on college football 25. See if anything's reset first of all with the dailies. So what was the first thing I do? Yep, so acquire a pack from the marketplace, gain 250, play a game. It's always the same. But what I do want to check is if the solo battles is telling me, right, it says opponent update is available. So I already played one yesterday. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play, I think it resets at 4:30. It's now 1:45, so I'm going to knock a few of these out. Go at sophomore. Let's see if I can play a couple of these, and then, well, I might try and get through all of them, then update it. And what I keep forgetting it to do with college football is to lower the volume. So on Madden, I've had to lower the volume, otherwise I sound. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So I'm just going to knock this down a peg or two, just so that it doesn't overwhelm my voice. Maybe try it at 70. No, still pretty loud. Right, options, volume, let's try it at 50% or 50. There we go. So I always turn the music off, keeps giving me a copyright infringement, so. Right, here we go. So we've got Florida State again as a team. They were in their away kit, I think, the last time I played them. A bit like the 49ers kit, just with the darker red. Right, so what we need to do is get some rushing yards. Get some rushing yards knocked out. Try and get our 250 yards. Oh, here we go, he's on. He's gone. Is he gone? No. So, I mean, what I might do, I think I'm going to set the chew clock if I try and play multiple of these. Let's try the hurdle. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Got to look at that again. Right, so hide the camera. Let's go in. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's get one close up. Let's highlight the player. Here we go. Right, watch this. Let's try and get the screen centered. Try and get the angle right. Right, here we go. Lovely. Yeah, I do like that. Let's try a different angle. Let's go at this angle. Hands the ball off. Whee! Yeah, that is satisfying. That is satisfying.
You want to settle everybody in on the road. You want to take the nerves away. Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical.
Ooh, put the burners on. Let's try again. No, he nailed me. Right, let's get this chew clock going. Try and string a few of these together till 4:30. Then Madden hopefully should reset. Right, am I going to try the option here? I mean, it's wide open on that side. Or can he turn the edge? Not quite. Right, see what we got. Power option. I think this is the one where I can pitch it out. Let's try. Whee! Beautiful, look at that. Thank you very much.
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously
Oh,
down the
oh,
field, and that
oh,
got
yes.
a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
I think I need to pick up some fumbles as well for one of the other challenges, so
So Florida State's offense will have its first possession of the game. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety.
I mean the graphics are like amazing.
Just can't throw to my guy.
It makes me wonder sometimes if when I look back at when I was playing Madden and Madden 92 on the Mega Drive, that I used to fantasize about being able to play it like on an handheld. So it was around the time the Game Gear would have come out. I think Madden or might have been Joe Montana football came out for the Game Gear, but you know the Mega Drive was sort of like peak. Mega Drive and SNES would have been like your peak machines, overtaking like your Amigas and your Atari STs. And if you could get a glimpse into the future, so you know we're 32 years ago, 33 years ago, Madden 92 would have come out, and it'd just be amazing if you could sort of glimpse into the future and see what would happen. I mean, it'd be pretty crazy. You'd probably think, nah, that's just not possible. I mean, when the PS2 came out, I was like, man, this is peak. Graphics will never get better than this. You know, it just looks so cool. I remember playing Madden 2001, I think it might have been, and my mum had popped round, and she literally just thought I was watching it on TV when I was playing a game. But yeah, it's crazy just how good the graphics look. It's just a shame, you know, the gameplay sometimes just isn't there. But I've had a blast with this so far. I was going to play quite a lot of it last night, but I was testing my PS2 games, getting them ripped to hard drive, and started to play Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast last night. So instead of playing this, I ended up playing that like for the rest of the evening. So excellent game, to be honest. Had a lot of fun playing that in the past, and brings back a lot of memories. So yeah, had 3 or 4 hours playing that last night. And I mean, it was released pretty late on in the PS2 lifespan, so the graphics were pretty good. I think the earlier PS2 games weren't. The developers hadn't really got to grips with how the emotion engine works. You know, it wasn't just a single chip. You know, it was multiple chips, and it sort of changed the way, traditional ways that you would code things. So it took a bit of time for the developers to get the very best out of the PS2. It's like you can see it in some of the earlier games that they just hadn't they didn't look as good. So some games like, I think that's why like things like Crazy Taxi looks a lot better on the Dreamcast. You know, and there's a few games like that where the resolution just isn't as good. And I mean, my belief is that, you know, Dreamcast was better, was more capable. And I think it's the same with the generation before, the PS1 and the Sega Saturn. You know, the Sega Saturn was a much more powerful console. Lost out to marketing and price, I guess. But the Dreamcast, the same. You know, it was when you think about what was in the Dreamcast. You know, you had like the first console with the ability to go online via dial-up, and you know, we're talking what, late 90s, and you know, if you play Crazy Taxi on both consoles, you can clearly see that it's far superior on the Dreamcast, and you know, it's still a good game. Still a good game on the PS2, but your best experience at home is definitely the Dreamcast for that game. And there's a couple of other games that sort of are similar to that, where you can just see that there's a significant drop in fidelity, and I don't know whether that you know, whether it came down to a coding thing or whether it was purely hardware, but I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was that the developers just had to learn new ways of coding for the PS2, and so, you know, games released later on in the life cycle, you know, some of them you could almost mistake them for early PS3 games. The graphics are that good, especially the ones that have got a switch for progressive 480p. So the Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast game has that. So it's always nice when you see that option. You know, it's a massive upgrade over 480i. You know, if you know how interlacing works, it's sort of drawing off the screen, whereas with 480p it's the entire screen. So you definitely get better graphics, and it just feels better to play. And those games really do benefit from using a scan converter like the OSSC. So I've got the Kaiko one. So any games that have got like progressive scan 480p on the PS2, I think Tekken 4 might have it, Soul Calibur 2 might have it, and as I said, the Coast to Coast Outrun game too. So you know, you can start line doubling on that, so you can sort of get it up to 1080p, and it looks really good. Looks really cool. So I need to get that set up again, actually, the scan converter, and I mean, it can go up to sort of 5 times line doubling, so it can sort of make PS2 games look exceptional. I mean, it's not the best device, so the GBS control is probably the cheapest and most compatible with the PS2's display modes. You can get the FrameMeister, which was one of the original ones, but they were just ridiculously priced. And then the other one is the RetroTink, so you can get the RetroTink. I think it's RetroTink 2, X2, and then you've got the RetroTink X5. But you've got quite a few new ones coming out now. So you've got like the OSCC Pro that handles the PS2 better. So usually when I'm playing it using the OSCC, I'll have to set it to pass-through mode and then just apply. You know, you're just taking advantage of the HDMI connection and the ability to add scan lines just to reduce the jaggies a little bit. But They're a bit pricey, but you know, in all honesty, it's the same with the M Classic. That works really well with the PS3 and the Xbox 360 on higher res screens. I mean, even if you're on like a 1080p screen, because you know a lot of those games were only running at 720 anyway. So you know the M Classic really makes a difference even at 1080p. It's at its best for 1440p screens, so it's a bit more. You know, you don't get as much of the wow factor with a 4K TV, but I mean for 90 quid I'll probably pick one up and see how it looks on the 4K screen, and then once I've got a bit more space and I've sorted everything out in the games room, I'll probably set up one of the plasmas to be the PS3 screen, and then I really need to get a better CRT, so I'm always on the lookout for a Sony Trinitron, maybe around 21 inch, just because I mean they start getting so heavy once you go, you know, above that. I think my old TV was a 28 inch. I mean, it wasn't too bad, to be honest. 28 inch. I think that was a Sony, and but yeah, try and get some of these consoles permanently set up. Get the CRT. I need to try and pick up a Mega Drive as well. I mean, that's one of the things I sold when I was younger. I really do regret that. I swapped all of my games. I must have had 20 games and the Mega Drive, and I swapped them for an Atari ST, and I really wish I could go back in time and have a word with myself. I mean, I'm not sure what possessed me to do that. I think it was more because I was getting into music at that time, and I knew that you could do some quite cool stuff with music with the Atari ST, but I mean, I don't even know where that is. I don't even know what happened to the Atari ST either. So it was like, you know, it would have been. I mean, I dread to think how much the Mega Drive stuff would have been worth now. But you know, I was a bit silly there, really. Especially because I was only getting games at like me and my brother would only get games like at birthdays and Christmas. So you know the games that we had built up were like over a period of like 8 years or so. You know, and games that the family would get us, and wheeling and a dealing at school. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be like, I mean, what were we looking at? 40 quid a game back then. I mean, they're probably not that far off that if you buy them now. You know, and some games are just crazy. Like I had Mutant League Football and Mutant League Hockey, and the latter of those just is ridiculous now. It goes for I think it was over £100 for that. I can't remember, maybe 200 quid. But I mean, it's not about the price so much. It's just about having the hardware and having the original games. And the OSCC works really well with those older consoles, like your Mega Drive, SNES, NES, Master System. But such is life. We live and learn. I'll probably pick. I think it's the Dreamcast that I want to get again. I mean, mainly for Crazy Taxi. But there's a few other games I'd like to pick up. But They're only going to go up in price, I think, at this point. It'd just be nice to find a Dreamcast that hasn't yellowed. I mean, mine was just immaculate. Because I'd only used it for a year and then sort of packed it away when I got the PS2. I moved house around that time, so when I moved house, the Dreamcast got packed up, and then I just didn't set it back up because I was playing the PS2. But the other thing I need to get really is an Xbox One S, just because of the backwards compatibility. I haven't looked into the BC backwards compatibility of the Series X. I mean, I might just get a Series X if I know I can play Xbox games on it, and start collecting more for that. Right, so what time are we? Where are we now? Right, let's do another. Let's do this guy. Let's do it on freshman. See if I can blast through these two games, get some more rushing yards. Still struggling to get subscribers on YouTube. I don't know what the trick is. Set up threads today. So right, so let's get the 2 clock on.
Oklahoma State's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
Here we go, 2 clock. Start out with the read option. Let's try and run Burrow. So the linebacker's on the left, so... Oh, no, I needed to hold it, didn't I? Damn you. Yeah, so I guess the hurdle is good when you know the other player's going to hit stick you. Lay down the boom. That's interesting. A lot of those players on the front there had zeros for their number. Let's have a look. Yeah, a few players with a 0 there. Whee! Yeah, so it's good that it doesn't always work. I mean, it's absolutely golden when you get the hurdles. Try it here. Oh! Let's have another look at that one. That was quite cool, actually. That one, wasn't it? See, he didn't even... Alright, let's get the... Alright, let's get... There we go. Right, let's get him under... Gets the handoff. Yeah, it's even nicer, that one, actually. Whee! It's like he just leaps over the top. Let's try it from behind. Yeah, I do love that. I'll have to do a compilation of those hurdles.
Fullbacks are just big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards. That's exactly what he does on that play.
And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. The offense set for a first down play. Give to the fullback. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter.
So where are we? Yeah, I might just have to start.
Going with a second down play.
I don't think I'll get to play all of these. I can't remember.
The give to the fullback.
I might just have to do this one game and then reset the solo battles just to give me a few more to play.
Drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some
Oh,
ability to break
didn't
tackles.
fool them.
Helps his offense out.
Did not fool them at all.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make it honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Don't go out of bounds. Ah. And it's 4th and 1.
Down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Didn't want to stop the clock.
They'll try it on the ground.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's try and run this down.
With the run on first and goal.
Ooh-dee-dee.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He works his way all the way down to the
Right, we need passing touchdowns, don't we? I think we forgot about that last time.
There, Jesse, on second down. This little third
We get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't.
got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and
We didn't get it.
pass option. See if you can get the defense in a hole.
Oh well. At least we burnt some clock.
The Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Bradley. Trying to get to it.
Thank you very much.
Can't escape, and down he goes.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different. Do something to try to stretch this D and make them.
Oh no, you dare.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Right.
The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll field the punt.
Gotta get some more of them rushing yards.
Oklahoma
Try and
State
burn all this clock down now.
firing on offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle.
Try the hurdle. No, see. Doesn't always work. Which is cool. It is cool. Let's try a quarterback option. This is the old pitcheroo.
Whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked.
Yay.
We've got to find something that works. Defensive works on the board.
He's brought down, but not before
just feels so cool.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this
I want to get like a nice run where I string some of this stuff together. You get like a nice hurdle
they're gashing this defense. You saw it right
like that, spin. Oh, didn't pull it off. Maybe that's like a good challenge to try and do: a hurdle, spin, juke, stiff arm.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's knocked down in the
But you've got to still remember to get the first down, Lee.
The defense was locked in. You could tell they saw
Still got to remember.
got the running back on the ground.
Oh, he's stuffed me. Stuffed me. Right, I'm going to have to go for a pass here because... Right, let's get our man Neighbours. See if I can hook him up on a slant. The middle looks a bit congested. Hopefully they're blitzing. And they're not. But... Oh yeah.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the first down
And I've just remembered I haven't put Chew Clock on because neither this or Madden remembers your setting. And I always forget to put it back on.
Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. They're trying to slow that rush down.
See, yeah, it doesn't always work. I mean, he's obviously a fullback, so I don't think that was our. I don't think that was our guy.
And to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains.
Right, halfback dive.
The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run.
Yeah, that worked. Oh, that was nice. I'm gonna have to replay that one. Let's have a look at that baby. Oh, straight off the bat. Here we go. Probably behind is a better view. Ah, damn it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, like it. Like it. Right.
The sticks with a first down. The Cowboys have moved it inside the 20. They'll run the toss.
Oh, he nailed me. Maybe that exhausts him.
Knock him down for a loss of 5.
See, it's got to be tiring, isn't it? I reckon that's what the problem is.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Try a halfback slam. Lots of blockers there. Ah. Did I get the first down so I can still...
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an
Oh, my life.
but when you get yourself backed up like that, and it's third and eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation.
Got to go for the half-back toss and try and get it out.
Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
There we go. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to try and hit
This offense right on the doorstep.
Johnson.
They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down.
There we go. Got there in the end. And we've got 9 minutes, so we'll just refresh the solo battles. Hope that'll give us 8 more to play through. Couple of fun games. Have to start up in the difficulty, I think. Probably change from sophomore to, what was it, veteran, I think the next one was. Get a bit more of a challenge. I do like the score bug being at the bottom as well. I really do like that.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 hits remaining on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game.
Right, there we go.
This will be a game of what might have been. It came down to the final quarter.
See if we
They get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys.
got anything going on.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling close.
Come on.
Executing down the stretch like they need to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another
Right.
of EA Sports College Football.
Straight to the main menu. Got to get there before it resets. Continue. Right. So what we got reward wise? Some coins. Hit level 45. So let's refresh this. Yeah, as I thought. So we've got a couple of games that we can do. We're at 16:23. So I'm hoping. Oh, there we go. Yes, and now we can get our daily recruit pack. So I'm baffled when that resets because it wasn't available in Madden. I mean, it's probably giving me the. Is that the lowest you can get at 65? I mean, talk about bench warmer. So I should have finished off the daily for today, I think. There we go. So, I don't think you get a daily coin pack. Yep, so we've done daily. So what have we got to do? 5 fumbles. Closing in on sacks and rush yardage. Got to do the ultimate alumni set. Pretty close on these. So we'll probably get those done. Legends. Yeah, so I think we'll probably get season 1 completed. How long have we got left? 4 days. And then orientation. So, so I haven't done that yet then. Oh, I've got to do an house rules game. Didn't realise that, to be honest. Right, let's have a look at our item binders, if we can sell some players. Haven't really done much on the auction house. So let's have a look at this guy. I think we can probably sell him. It's going for. There's none there, so I might be a bit cheeky. Well, not that cheeky. 1 hour. Let's try and get it up to. So again, when there's none available, I'll list it for a cheeky amount. See if I get a bite. Right, who have we got? So I can't sell him because he's a bind. These are all lineups. So let's have a look at this gentleman here. Oh, he's a bind as well. Bind. So I think I got 2 Chad Johnsons actually. I think I can sell him because I think I got. No, I don't want that. So what's he going for? I mean, let's try and knit it up for that sort of level. So I think I've got a Chad Johnson already. I think he's, where is he? Yeah. So we've got like the 87. So we can offload him. Bind. Line up. Right, let's have a look at CJ Clark. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, why not, right? See if we can snag somebody foolish enough to buy him. Yeah, so these are all going for around the 2 mark, so just knock it on for the lowest buy now price if one is already listed. Devon Williams, so what are we going to do? It's not available, so why not go for a bit higher? Who's this guy? Giovanni McCoy, not available, so shoot for the moon. And then we're starting to get these are really low. UCLA, see what this guy's going for. Or I might just start selling these for some training. They don't seem to be. Oh boy, I've got a load of these crappy players. I'm going to just have to sell some of these. Any of them a bind that I can just nuke? Yeah. Right. That might be worth selling though. What's that? Louisiana Tech. So cool. Right. What time is it? Should have reset now, so let's have a look. Looks like I sold something. Nice. Right, so let's look at solar battles. Yeah, so we've got the update available. A few more teams to play. So I'm just going to nip back out, go over to Madden, see if the daily is reset there, and play a bit of that. I might just have a look on the store actually, just to see before I go. Just to see if there's any. See, what they should do is let you combine your points with your currency. But, I mean, yeah, I know why they don't. But I'm never going to have something for 100 coins, am I? You there might be a promo later in the year. I mean, we got some points. I might freshman pack. Let's watch a freshman pack. Should have a bit of a chance there. 4 players. Watch a recruit pack. What should I do? Team pack. I mean, I could buy a team pack so I can choose a different team. Don't know what it does. Contains a random, so it's not like you can choose. Cool. Yeah, I'll have a look after. I might buy some stuff later. See how my auctions go. See what I can buy. So catch you later or in a few minutes in Madden. Bye for now.